Ever since the Soviet Union rose to prominence to the point of competing with the US for global supremacy, the powers that be have fought hard to burn the image of communism and socialism as great evils into the mind of the average American. In this episode, we're going to correct the record. So, let's talk about America's favorite boogeyman, Marxism. There are so many examples of socialist policies being implemented with great success around the world, and for each of them, the story ends the same way: a coup, an assassination, a fabricated war, or American intervention. When people say socialism has never worked, what they should really say is capitalist powers have never allowed socialism to continue working. These socialist policies do work. They are incredibly popular with the general population of each country in which they're implemented, and they always produce outcomes that put wealthy capitalist nations to shame, until, of course, we come in and destroy everything they've worked so hard to build. Why do we do it? Because the United States can't stand the thought of people getting a glimpse of what life could be like under a more progressive, humane, and common-sense system. So, let's wrap this up. If you're an American, like I am, you live in the richest, most powerful nation in the history of the world. We have almost endless resources that could be used to solve any problem that we face. We could fund universal healthcare, which would even save us money. We could fund climate change mitigation measures. We could fund free higher education, better infrastructure, public transportation. We could end homelessness, build state-of-the-art schools, libraries, parks, and hospitals. We could ensure every American worker is compensated fairly for their work. We could have the American dream. Instead, all that money goes to the military to fund intervention in other countries. It goes to tax breaks for corporations. It goes to bailing out criminal industries that destroy the planet and the lives of countless human beings. Marxism, socialism, communism, pick whichever scary word you want, they represent the rejection of our dystopian state of affairs. They stand for the expansion of human freedom, for the acknowledgement of universal rights, for kindness, decency, and care for the less fortunate. An America that embraced at least some of the tenets of Marxism would be a nation that didn't destroy the lives of innocent people the world over. It would be a nation that cared for its own, that addressed the material concerns of the many over the greedy demands of the few. It would be a nation that could truly lead the way into the future, a future that is bright, just, and righteous.